Amanda and I run the Mums, Bums and Tums podcast, which is for mums, by mums. If you do enjoy it, please like, subscribe, follow and comment and do all the great social media stuff just to boost it on your timeline. And today we've got with us Ceri, who is a co-owner of Peak Performance and is a really good friend of mine. And she's come on to chat with me about my fitness journey through pregnancy and basically just have a nice little catch up. So if you'd like to tell us a little bit about yourself, Ceri.
So I am a personal trainer and a sports therapist and obviously work here and absolutely love it.
Yeah, so Ceri's come to join us today so we can also talk a little bit about my journey through this pregnancy. If you didn't already know, I am pregnant with my second baby.
So exciting.
So yeah, she's come on to chat with me all about that and get a little bit from my perspective, basically. So yeah, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be on. So excited
now
to
you
be
can listen to your own voice while you run.
No, I don't think I'll enjoy that one.
No, you will. It doesn't sound like what you think it'll sound like.
Yeah, because I always listen to it and I think because obviously I know you and things, I feel like you're in my ear talking.
Yeah, it's like you just
I don't know if
with
I like
us.
me in my ear.
Well, I thought that when I first started it and...
Maybe you listen to it and forget it's you.
So... But you work with mums all the time, obviously, and
Yeah.
you're in here seeing all the mums coming in and out. So how you finding it? Do you love working with the mums and the babies?
Do you know what? I think, honestly, when a mum asks to bring their child in, I'm like, please. Sometimes if they come in without a child, I'm like, where's your child?
Yeah, it's like
school
you with
holidays,
the dog.
brilliant. Like literally, school holidays, love it. Like
Yeah.
when they've got to go back to school, I hate it. They're the entertainment.
I know. And
Mums crack on. I
it
want
is
to play
such
with
an
the
honour
kids.
that they trust you.
Yeah, definitely.
To have
definitely.
their
And the fact they
babies.
feel like this is a safe space to bring them.
Yeah.
And everything like that.
Yeah, because when I was looking for somewhere, when I first started classes a few years ago, I was looking for somewhere to do it and I went to see loads of places and they just weren't right. And
Yeah.
as soon as I came here, I got a gorgeous warm
Yeah.
welcome from you and Jess
Yeah.
and everyone that worked here, and it's just such a gorgeous place.
I just think this place, that the aim for me is family, everyone welcome. Like, I just don't want anyone to feel like they can't, like they've got any barriers to like come in. Like, if you need to bring your child, bring your child.
You need to bring your dog.
You need to bring...
You bring your dog, no one else.
I'll bring my dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I absolutely...
Who is your child?
My
obviously?
child is a 1-year-old sausage dog called Obi.
Yeah.
And he's my baby.
And he's the mascot.
And he probably has a bigger wardrobe than all the kids that come in here.
every coat in the world.
Literally.
I love it. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So how are you finding your training?
Struggling, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Really struggling. Obviously, I'm a 5 a.m. gymmer, which is much.
Yeah, which is absolutely crazy. I say this to people because obviously I start at 6 o'clock and I'm like, everyone's like, how'd you do
different.
it? Yeah, because I'm getting paid for it. And I'm like, Amanda's been at the gym for the past hour.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, how? And
Because,
you choose that?
Yeah, but no, I don't really. Because if I don't go at 5 a.m., I don't go.
Yes. Okay.
And for my mental health, especially as a mum with a very strong-willed toddler,
Yeah, a gorgeous
I
little
need
girl.
it. She's gorgeous most of the time. But yeah, if I don't go at 5, because Josh obviously works really long hours, I don't get to go. So I just go before the house is awake. But however, since, you know what, actually, when I found out I was pregnant, that first few weeks going to the gym when nobody knew, I felt like I was gigantic already. As soon as I weed on a stick, that was it. I had a bump.
Yeah.
There was no hiding it.
Yeah.
I felt anyway. But I was fine going to the gym then. And I was a little bit nauseous. But as I've come into the second trimester, I thought it would have got easier. It's got harder.
Has it?
I'm really struggling to get up in the mornings. And I don't know if it's... Josh is working a lot more because he's going into his race season. And I don't know if it's because I'm doing more at home with Nala and stuff. And obviously, it's just...
The thing is, it takes it out of you. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
I've not been pregnant, but I can imagine...
Yeah, it's tough. Well, first time was a doddle because it was lockdown and I took that for granted.
Yeah, the fact that you're at home all the time.
Enjoy your first pregnancies, guys, because that second one is rough.
Yeah.
I never thought it'd be like this. But yeah, first pregnancy, if it wasn't in a lockdown, I was working on a gym. Like I was working in a gym, but I was a gym floor manager, so I was on reception. So sat down most of the day. I was in for a shift. When that shift was over, I didn't PT at this time because I couldn't be arsed, basically. And I'd just go home and then nap, do what I wanted. But now I'm trying to work out.
Business to run yourself.
I've got a business.
Yeah.
I've got all the admin that comes with it, the social media, trying to see me mates, trying to see me family.
Trying to live your life. Yeah.
Literally. So It is a lot harder than I thought. And I didn't work out really when I was pregnant with Nyla.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be that mum who was like working out all the time. And it's
training. Yeah.
I'm doing what I can. So,
have you changed your training style?
Yeah,
and things?
massively. So I used to split it into body parts because that's how I enjoy training the most.
Yeah.
So I could like really push like all my favourite parts, and then sometimes I'd put like chest and arms together because I hate them. But I was still doing
just get
them.
that session out of the way.
Because I used to go 5 days a week, go 5 mornings a week, I'd go to the gym.
At 5 a.m?
Yeah. I do Monday to Friday.
5
I
a.m.
loved it. Set me up for the day. Because if my rings weren't closed on my watch, I was like... but this week I've currently not been at all. Josh has been away working, so it's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, mum duty.
I was going to do some working out in here and I had too much stuff to do. It's just life.
Yeah.
But... I'm just trying to like, I'm grouping them together now. So as opposed to like spreading my workouts out so much, obviously I do like normal, but then I'll group like shoulders and back together because they're my 2 favourites. And so I know even if I just get like a lower and an upper in, I'm still getting something in.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
the sickness hasn't gone either.
You need to listen to your body though.
But I am.
Like you need them.
All I'm doing is eating sugar. And sitting on my
Eat that cake, girl.
I am.
Eat it.
I am. You know I am.
Have that sleep. I know, because every time you bring in cake or chocolates, ask me to join in with you.
Sorry.
And now I'm eating more.
You did run a half marathon at the weekend, so you did deserve it.
Yeah, but maybe chocolate at 8 a.m. isn't really like... That's not really an excuse for the chocolate at that time in the morning.
I'd always love to be like that mum who's just full of health and wealth, and, you know, it's not me.
You need the sugar then.
This baby needs the sugar.
The baby does need the sugar.
It does. It's all it craves.
It does.
Sugar, even if it's like fruit, it's sugar, isn't it? So
That's true.
So.
To be fair though, when Nyla brings her boxes in, it's full of fruit.
Yeah, she loves it.
And you have your grapes.
That's the only thing I'll eat.
Literally just your grapes and the chocolate.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's not what I wanted it to be, but then it's realistic.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you see loads of people on Instagram, don't you, when they're pregnant and they're doing all this type of stuff. And I think it puts a lot of pressure on pregnant women that they should be doing it, because I felt that at first. And I remember when I first found out I was pregnant, and it was a couple of weeks after, and I used to always do sprints on the treadmill, like maybe twice a week as my cardio, and I was like, I can keep that up, and I tried it and I was like, well, no I can't. And then I got into like a little spiral of Googling it, and I was like, Kate, this isn't safe, I don't do it often enough. So I think that needs to be shown to women, that you have really got to listen to your body and make sure.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's good, like having a trainer. You know exactly what you're doing. You've trained plenty of pregnant women, postpartum women. Obviously, I've been pregnant and done the courses. I've trained pregnant people, and I just think you've got to make sure you're investing. If you want to go to a trainer, make sure you're investing in someone who knows.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so important, as you've seen, like the body changes and the changes in their training and everything.
Yeah. But I love it when like a pregnant woman comes in and then they come back however many months later with the baby. Bonus. I mean, I feel like as well, especially because you've got mums and tums, I'll be like, where's this mum gone?
Yeah.
Comes back, child.
I know.
Cuddles.
It's amazing. Brilliant. It's even better when they come back after their second child. So they've been with their first, and they have another, and they come back, and it's like, oh my God, you really love me.
Yeah. I bet you feel like so like, do you know what I mean? Like such a family aspect, the fact that...
Yeah, I love it.
You're such a big part of their lives.
Well, it's such a big part though, isn't it? Like
massive.
It is, like, it's an incredible thing to be a part of.
Yeah. And the fact that they trust you to come back again, especially with the second.
Yeah.
And the baby's
it's amazing. It is an honour.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm so lucky in what I do, and I found
But you're so good at what you do as well. Yeah, you are so good. What made you get into going down that route then?
Just having Nyla. So years ago, when I finished uni, my sister worked at a nursery. So I actually went to work at the nursery for a while. And I ended up I was only meant to be there as summer cover, and then 3 years later,
still there.
2 IVF seasons. But on the last year that I was there, I went and did a PT course part-time.
Yeah.
Because I knew that I didn't want to do that. And the woman who owned it said, look, I'll put you through the courses if you want to stay. And I thought, no, and I can't. It's not for me. I do enjoy it, but it's not for me. So then I did my PT course, and then I came back and I was just a normal PT, working in Pure Gym, fighting with 15 other PTs for clients.
See, I never had that because I came straight here, so I don't really know the commercial gym.
Don't do it.
Drama.
It's hard. It makes you graft.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a completely different type of hard in a studio because you've got to find your clients.
You've got to find them outside.
But you've also, in a commercial, you've got to sift through who wants one, who hasn't already got one.
And it's how to approach them without...
Oh, that's why I used to hate, and they'd make you go on like exercises where you go out and you'd have to speak to 10 people, and I'm an introvert sometimes. I know it's hard to believe, but I am an introvert with strangers.
I just feel like approaching someone on the gym floor and being...
If someone approached me on the gym floor, I'd be like, I'd get lost.
Yeah, I think I'd be offended. I'd be like, do I not look like I'm doing a good job? Like, do you think I need help?
I know, but it wasn't. I just was so desperate just to get the managers off my back because they've obviously got targets to meet. Then I went and worked in, we moved down south for a year. Worked in just like a gym and spa there.
Yeah. Was that a commercial one as well?
Yeah, it was like there was 4 of them who lived in Kent. There was 4 of them. So it was like a bit of a higher.
Yeah.
Like there was a higher membership, and it was at a spa and a
lovely.
pool and that. So it was lovely, and I learned a lot there and I made lovely friends, but just I couldn't be away. And then moved back up and started working in another commercial gym here. And obviously lockdowns happened. And I was looking, because I remember I came here. It was before the first lockdown.
I'm trying to think the first time. I can't think of the first time I met you.
I spoke to Jess the first time. And I came to see the studio. Was it? It might have been after the first lockdown. And I came to see the studio because I thought, I can't do commercial anymore.
Yeah.
Because the company had gone bust through COVID. And someone else had bought us out. And they were known to not treat their workers great. And I thought, I need to get out. So I came and seen this and I was like, oh my God, it's ideal. And then I got pregnant and I was like, okay, I can't leave because I need maternity.
Yeah,
so I couldn't go
that's so true.
I couldn't build a business whilst being pregnant and then go off, you know what I mean? So stayed there and then had Nyla.
So did you message Jess and then message
the page and
later?
Then, yeah, so I came to see it and I met Jess and I was ready to go for it. And then obviously I got pregnant and I thought it's not probably the best move. And I was devastated. And then there was however many more lockdowns. And I had Nyla. And then Josh was like, don't worry about going back to work because it's not going to work for us with his hours and my hours. Yeah. Obviously working in a gym, you have to work.
That's in childcare as well, so expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, but I would have had to start work at like 6 and on the weeks he's away. There's no childcare at 6 a.m. My mum still worked. I couldn't expect Emma to have Nyla overnight 4 days a week or something.
Yeah.
So he was like, don't go back to work, we'll just make it work. And I did like a couple of weeks of being the stay-at-home mum. And I couldn't cope not having any independence and any money. I hated having to ask for like...
I can even being stuck at home though. Like you just want to get out, don't you?
Yeah, and it would just be like, I felt like, why should Josh give me money that he's in for me to go out with the girls? Or something, which is stupid because he'd never be like that. I think you get more, like you feel, you're going to be happier if you know that you've paid for something. Yeah.
Like you're going to feel like you've earned it yourself, haven't you? Like you'll feel so much happier. Yeah, so then I couldn't go to the gym after Nyla because he was always away. Yeah. I didn't feel like me. I hated how I looked, hated that I hadn't trained for so long. And then I don't even know how the thought came, but I was like, I need to do a class where you can bring your kids because then I thought, Nyla can come with me. And then I remembered seeing her and I think I don't know if I never spoke to Jess again or you. I messaged the Peak page. I remember speaking to you before you came, but I can't.
I'll have to scroll back in the messages. But then I saw it and I thought finding somewhere that's going to agree to have children running around is going to be so hard. And then you was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? It's me and Jess though. Me and Jess are just so chill.
Yeah, but that is like, so many of the mums say how amazing it is because the gym is a dangerous place.
Yeah.
And obviously you opening it up to children is making such a difference for them.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I came here and 3 years later, here we are.
I can't believe it's been that long. But then I feel like I've never been, you've never not been here. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't imagine.
Part of the furniture.
You literally are. I couldn't imagine not having the kids and the mums walking in.
No, I know. And I feel like it's really, like everyone loves you because you're always here when classes are on. So everyone knows you. I just love seeing
everyone. But then I feel bad because
and it's such a friendly face.
I remember the children's faces. I don't remember the adults.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, hi.
I'm going to remember your name or your kids, but I can't remember both.
Yeah, literally.
I actually thought about when I first started making everyone wear a sticker with the name on because I'm so bad anyway with names.
You should do that for the kids anyway, just to be like, oh, because it's exciting, but really it's for your benefit.
Yeah. But yeah, everyone raves about how amazing you are.
It's the dog.
Which makes it...
Honestly, them kids come in now and go, where's Obi? And then I leave him at home because he's having a lie-in. And I feel like the worst person ever because the kids are
crying.
Yeah, that the dog's not in the gym and I've left him at home.
No, it's nice.
So every Friday he's got to come in now.
Good.
Because them kids
literally love him.
Literally love him.
He is literally like our mascot, isn't he?
Yeah.
But it's good. And yet there's not many places that you can do this.
No.
And feel comfortable and feel safe. And
that's the thing, it's a good space and it's an open space, isn't it?
And it's a safe space. There's not loads of stuff everywhere. There's not loads of machines in the way. Yeah. The kids know what they can and can't do. And I'm not really like... I try not to give too many rules because I feel like the more rules you have, the more they're going to want to break them.
Yeah.
As long as everything is safe, and obviously it's up to the mums to keep their children safe.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they just want to explore. Most of the time they are safe with it. And if they're not being safe, we just intervene and say like, you know.
And it's a new place, isn't it? So they're going to be inquisitive.
It's like a massive playground. When they come down and they see them ropes, they're like...
Maz, you'll still be upstairs and the mum's trying to walk out and the kids are running off to the little trampoline and I'm like, don't worry about it. Like, it's fine.
A soft play. We need a soft play.
Literally for the kids.
But it's incredible.
No, I love it. And I just love the fact that you are amazing with them.
You're trying.
Like, no, you really are. You really are amazing with them.
I think it's just, I've always been around kids and babies and I am comfortable with them. And I think if you show kids fear, they're gonna
walk all over.
Know.
Yeah, they walk all over.
So, and it's obviously quite hard for mums to come to and like leave your baby while you're working out when you're just so worried about all of the bad things that can happen because you do think about that. So I'm really honoured that people do come and bring
just
the
let
kids.
You hug their baby, shove it.
Honestly, sometimes the mums are like, "Do you want me to take him back?" And I'm like, "No, don't you even dare!
Do not disturb the baby. The baby's asleep."
But then when a few of them are crying at once, I'm like, "I wish I had more hands."
Yeah,
but yeah, it's great. I love it, and I just love helping mums. As you know yourself, like working with mums is so. What's the word? How can I say it? I can't even think what the word is. Like, it's amazing, basically.
Yeah. I feel like it's really rewarding.
That's the word.
Yeah.
It's really
It is rewarding, yeah.
Baby brain, yeah.
I think as well, like, especially a mum, like, you realise when they've just had a baby, they're probably their most vulnerable.
Absolutely.
And, like, a lot of the time as well, loads of them feel isolated or they feel alone. And sometimes you might be the only person they see because everyone around them's working.
Yeah.
Or they just need that second to pass you the baby so they can just literally...
Just not have a baby attached to them.
Literally... brush their hair. Do you know what I mean? Like,
just do anything.
Yeah.
I know, and that's what I say when you come to class. Like, I'm coming. I want you to come. I want there to be no judgment.
Yeah.
I want you to feel comfortable. If you just... Sometimes when they say something as well, like they're going through and it feels like the worst thing in the world, another mum will say, "Oh, that was us last week, you know."
Yeah.
It's past.
And they can see, like, a way out.
Oh, my God, it's not just me.
Yeah.
And that is what I wanted when I started classes. I want it to be no judgment, which is, I think, what makes it so much better that it's a private studio.
Yeah.
Because you've got no eyes on you. We're upstairs, the door's shut, you know.
Everyone's in the same boat,
It's only mums and babies there.
Yeah.
There is no one else to judge you or, you know, pass comments or make you feel like you're not worthy or anything. Like,
but I think you've made such a good community. Like, all the mums chatting to each other and I just love it.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah. I come up at the end and I'm like, oh, I should start coming up.
Yeah, definitely. You're welcome anytime.
I'll say I'd work out, but I wouldn't. I'd be with the kids.
So you can come and be my maternity cover.
Yeah. Literally.
Just cuddle the kids while I'm off.
Just cuddle the kids, yeah. Yeah, so what are your plans for all that then?
So I'm due, obviously, end of August. But I'm hoping I'll be a beginning of September, baby.
Yeah, oldest in the class.
I don't really know, to be honest, because last time I had Nyla, I was employed, so I got 9 months off paid. Not great pay, but it was, you know, something's coming in. Obviously now I'm self-employed. You do get help, but you don't get them first few months where you get like 100%, 80%, whatever.
Yeah.
So I won't be taking 9 months off.
Yeah.
And I will be having cover for classes because I don't want that to stop because I know it's so important for so many mums.
Loads of mums will rely on it.
I've got so many mums who say like they come and they still come when their kids are like 3, 4 because it helps them mentally.
It's when the mums come without the kids. And I'm like,
they say that,
no kids today.
Dad's got them today or they're at nannies, can they come still? I'm like, well, yeah. Because as long as there's space, they're not taking a space for a mum who needs it.
Yeah.
But I'm really open. Like, it's a mum class, so come.
Absolutely.
And when you come without a kid, it's harder.
Yeah, because you don't have any excuse to stop, do you? Yeah.
So when I do an evening boot camp, which is obviously no kids, we do 15 minutes less and they're just as tired because there's not a single distraction and I can see
They've
everybody.
got to keep going, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, but then when I first started doing it, I was like, what am I actually meant to do when there's no kids here? Like, I've actually got to speak to them. Yeah, I'm actually going to go around. But I love it. I love the difference.
I love your little barbell you've got for the kids.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's the cutest thing
I'm
ever.
working on building a whole gym equipment for them. I've seen a kid's treadmill.
Stop.
But I don't know if I can quite justify it yet because it's quite a bit of money. But it's obviously, they power it up themselves.
No, that's
but it's because the kids love the treadmills upstairs and I can't put it on in a class because
they work, to be honest.
if another kid goes flying off it. And they love the bikes, but obviously they can't use them. I have seen bikes as well. I've seen loads, but I
they wouldn't even reach the pedals.
No, they don't, but they just love to, like, I hold them on it and they sit on it and they get dead excited. And it's really important. Like, they just want to be involved.
Yeah, and that's so nice to see.
And if you think about, like, when we were younger, I was petrified to go in a gym.
Oh, yeah.
And now
I feel like I'm petrified still now, even in like a commercial gym, even though I'm trained on literally everything.
Yeah, I know.
Coach people. I'll walk into a gym and I'm like, people are watching me.
No, I know.
And I feel like sometimes because you're a PT, you put more pressure on yourself.
Absolutely.
So you feel like, because
if you think people know I'm PT, they're going to judge me more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember one time I went to the gym and I was like on the squat rack next to someone and this woman next to me was getting so much lower. And in my head I'm thinking, I look really, really bad here. But then I was thinking, like, because I've played football, I've had so many ankle injuries that, like, my ankles aren't flexible. So I physically can't get lower.
Everyone's body's different.
And I was thinking, if people knew I was a PT, that'd be so embarrassing because I look like I can't squat right now. When really it's not. It's nothing to do with that.
No. It's hard. I had when I was training in the gym a couple of months ago. And I was doing straight arm pull downs on the cables. And then I moved to a different machine. I've done this exercise since I became a PT. It's a back exercise. And I moved on to another exercise, another machine, and some man came up to me and went, I just got to tell you, the way you're doing that exercise, love, it works your chest, you know. And you know, when I thought, I can't tell this man that he's so wrong.
Yeah.
Why not? But he was like going on and I was like, oh yeah, thank you so much. And I thought, I'm not saying to you, actually I'm a PT and know what I'm doing, because you'd think she's got no clue.
I'd love to see a session.
Because I remember I came in and I said to you, am I going mad? Is this a chest exercise?
Oh, yeah, because then you showed everyone.
Yeah, and you were like, no, that's back. And I was like, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say to him, I'm a trainer, because I thought, no, because then you'll watch everything I do and you'll be like, why is she doing that? She's a trainer. But
then I don't know why I was watching you so closely. He obviously wasn't working out himself.
Because there's no one else in the gym.
Literally. The only one.
But I don't think it was from a bad place from him. He was a lovely man. And he said, oh, someone's just told me, and you know, I just wanted to make sure you knew. And I thought, he's actually come to tell me that. Like, I really thought that he's made a difference. Bless him, and someone's lied to him.
But then I think, why would someone go and tell him?
I don't know.
Or was he doing that exercise?
Someone had told him that he was I don't know. I tried to end the conversation as early as I could. But yeah, and now I'm looking at like going to another gym, and the thought of like starting in a new gym, even
it can be really intimidating.
Yeah. I've been at this gym now that I'm training at, I want to say 2 years, and there's still some machines I've never used in there because there's so many.
But there's so many different variations.
So I think in the gym I'm in now, there's 5 different calf machines. Yeah. And I'm like, we're overcomplicating it.
This is what I try and tell my clients though, because they see something on TikTok, then they come in here and go, copy this off TikTok. And I'm thinking, yeah, but you can just say calves, for example. You can just do standard calf raises.
Yeah, but it's all for views.
Why do you need to do some kind of
fancy
yeah, literally, you don't need to do that.
No.
But they do it all the time.
It's just it's what gets views, isn't it? So the wilder you are, the more views you're going to get.
Yeah, like your transition videos. Love them.
Yeah.
They're my favourite things ever.
For a while. I need to do one.
Favourite.
Any ideas? Send me them over. I'm running low. It's been a year. But yeah, that's what it is. And people just think, I want to see that, which is why I need to film some content being pregnant and just show you the reality of how I've dialed back my training from, like, I've posted a video, I think it was last week, and I was squatting and I only had 5s on each side. So obviously it's only 30 kilo, and I thought, people are going to judge me that I'm lifting so light. And then I thought, Amanda, you're pregnant.
Yeah, no, literally.
Also, why does it matter?
And why does it matter, yeah.
Why does it matter? And that was my first thought, is to jump to, are people going to look at what's on the bar? But I'm pregnant, I'm carrying a child, and let's not be stupid.
Yeah. And I know, like, there's so many exercises where if you do take that weight down slightly, you actually feel it where you're supposed to feel it. Hip thrust, for example, everyone's like,
I hate going heavy.
I can do over 100. Okay, but you're literally throwing your whole body up. You're not squeezing your glutes. You can't feel it in your bum. Like, you need to actually put the weight down.
I prefer lower and then doing like more reps plus pulses or a hold or something and just really feeling the mind muscle connection then.
The thing is, you know what works for your body.
Yeah, I've had to do that more now anyway.
Yeah.
Because I can't lift heavy weights. My strength massively declined. Obviously, I'm tired as well, which was hard. But then I think, well, if I don't do it properly, I'm going to end up with worse injuries postpartum. Yeah. So I'm going to end up with a massive gap in my abs if I don't really like think about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that's what's so important.
Yeah.
So that's like in class when I have obviously postpartum mums and I have to show so many different types of an exercise because everybody's at such different levels. Some mums are coming back 6 weeks postpartum. Some mums are 3 years postpartum. Doesn't mean one's better than the other.
No.
Because there's all obviously so many different aspects. How you had your baby, how you recovered, whether you've worked out before.
I was going to say
after.
it's all before as well, because if you're training before and during, it's going to feel a lot easier to get back into it. If you're
Most of the time,
if you're someone who's doesn't normally train as often and then has the baby and tries to smash out 6 sessions a week, you're really going to struggle because that's not
your body's
that's not
not
your
ready.
normal, is it? Anyway, so
your body's not ready, and also it massively depends on how your labour was.
Yeah.
Because obviously if you've had a C-section or something, it's going to be very different to someone who's had it naturally.
Yeah.
So, it's tough.
How did you find, like, after Nyla?
Fine, you know. I had her at 2 in the morning, 2:05 in the morning. And literally 2 hours later, they were like, do you want to go home? And I was like, no, I've got a new baby.
I need to stay.
But I remember I delivered her naturally and I feel so lucky that I got to do that. And we had no complications and it was a really good birth. Painful but good.
Yeah.
And then they move you from the delivery suite to like your room. And I got up and I walked and they were like, do you want a wheelchair? And I was like, why would I want a wheelchair?
I can walk.
And they were like, wow, how are you walking? It's only been 2 hours. And I thought, and that's probably why people take it, because you offer it. You're not giving them a chance. Obviously, some people need it, but I was like, I'm not going to take something I don't need. Maybe it was because I'm physically fit.
Yeah.
I don't think I was when I had Nyla, though.
If they're offering you that, they're mentally putting it in your head that you shouldn't be walking.
Well, that's what, and I was thinking, should I not be? Is it really bad for me? But I wasn't sore on my legs.
Yeah,
they were fine.
Walk. Yeah,
they hadn't done all the work. So they obviously don't let you carry the baby, but I probably could have as well.
Yeah, you would have done everything. You would have run around that.
But yeah, I was like, if you make someone feel like they need it, they're gonna.
Yeah, it's all exercises is mental though.
Yeah,
like even that half marathon that I did at the weekend, it's hot. It's mental. If you can mentally push yourself, if you could honestly, because I say this,
and
right?
I won't.
Well, right, say Nyla needs this medicine and it's 21 kilometres away.
I'm driving.
Say there's no car, she needs that medicine. You are getting it. I don't care what you say, you're getting it.
No, but when
you will get there. Your mum instincts. I
probably couldn't run it though, Ceri.
I don't know how you'd get there. You'd get there. On foot, you'd get there. You'd do it. Because mentally, that's where you you need to be.
I know. But I couldn't run a marathon. No way, or half marathon.
I think
I could have run a 10k.
5?
No. Is the Santa Dash 5?
Santa Dash is 5, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's loads of people that push prams.
Oh, they're insane.
So
I go to the gym at 5 a.m, that's normal. Pushing a pram, doing a run is insane. I find that absolutely incredible. But it's just a way of finding a way, isn't it, to be able to do something as a mum, because you've just got to.
Yeah.
Well, Nyla's got that pram that you gave her.
Oh, yeah.
Which is three wheels, isn't it? And I was like, that's your running pram, go on, off you go. And she does.
Does it stay up?
Yeah. As long as she doesn't lean on it too much. You know what she's like? She runs around like
I was
going to
say, yeah.
In here.
But she loves
There'll be 2 of them soon.
I can't
wait. 2010, yeah.
Can't wait for more people to clean my windows.
Yeah. If you don't know, Nyla loves to clean the windows when she's here.
Yeah, makes me sound like I get Nyla to do all the dirty
she's
work.
our Cinderella.
Yeah, she comes in and she asks you, Ceri, can I clean the windows? And I'm like, Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
But then to be fair, half the time I need to clean them because she's attempted to clean
she's only
them.
got like this much.
Yes, streaks all over the window.
Bless.
But she's good. She is good.
And I'm excited as well to see my postpartum journey this time to last time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't work out until she was 8 months.
Yeah.
And I'd do like a few downstairs with some tins of soup because I had no weights. I think I did have weights, but I think they were all in the garage and I couldn't bother getting them out. So this time I really want to focus on it.
Yeah.
Because I know more now.
And I think having this environment now with him, like you can come in, you can be in the pram,
safe space.
and you can just do what you need to do. He can be here.
Yeah, and I can come to my own classes. So when someone's running them for me, I can come to class and be part of a mum's bums Tums.
I'd love that, yeah. Love to see that.
That's how sad I am. That's what I'm excited about.
Going to
and I'm probably going to be humbled really, really quickly because I just don't do circuit training anymore. But I used to love it.
Yeah, everyone says to me like football and stuff like Ceri join in, and I'm like, I can't breathe, speak to you, and work out at the same time.
Yeah,
it's not possible.
When I used to teach spin, I had to learn a whole new way of doing spin to speak at the same time. It's hard.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Really, I used to pretend to put my gears up sometimes just so I could muster up a little bit of energy to talk again.
Everyone thinks I'm super fit because I'll show them like how to do an exercise. I do 3 reps and they're like, you're dead fit. And I'm like, that's because I've done 3.
Yeah, that's what I say in class.
12.
When I demonstrate, I'm showing you 1 rep.
Yeah.
2 at a push. When I do you can do push-ups. I'm like, but currently I can only do 1 and that's what I'm all showing you.
Yeah.
But no, so... Yeah, I'm excited for this journey.
No, but it'll be
different.
Yeah, it'll be different seeing like a second time round as well. How different it will be from your first time.
Yeah, very different because already pregnancy is different because I can't relax.
Yeah,
because I've got a toddler, and when we have the baby a week later, Nala starts school, so there won't be with Nala. I just have lazy mornings in bed with her because we could go back to sleep when we get up, feed her, we can go back to sleep. Josh goes to work. I can't do that anymore.
If you're getting off school.
Because we've got to get her to school and her school's early, so she's in. They've got to be in by 8:30, I think.
Yeah.
So she's got to be in. So...
How's she finding, like,
she absolutely loves her. She struggles getting up and she never wants to get dressed or do her hair, and it's a battle every single day. I feel like that's just everyone,
isn't it? Like, even though we're early birds, it's still challenging
I don't mind
to get
getting
up.
Dressed.
Okay,
she fights every day about getting dressed. I'm like, just get dressed. We do it 5 days. Well, we do it 7 days a week. 5 days a week, we do it in the same thing. But no, she loves it. She's like absolutely thriving.
Yeah. Are you like having time with her, like in like nursery and stuff?
I always thought. No, I'll think it's good. I do miss her, but it's good for her. Yeah. It's good for me. But instead of giving myself any time when she's in nursery, I've just put my work in.
Yeah.
Because you know what it's like. And now I think, like, when I get a gaff, I'm like, oh, this is really nice.
What do I do?
But then it's going to be gone again come August. I'll have no time.
Yeah, so at the moment you need to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the peace.
Yeah, because obviously training's going to be taking a backseat massively probably for a while. But that's the joy of having here as well, because I know I can come in and train here.
Just whenever you need to. Yeah. I want to.
So I'm bringing.
Yeah.
And bring her. Well, she loves to join in with me, as you've seen.
And I'll come and I'll just cuddle.
Yeah. Okay, deal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be here to childmind.
But yeah, it is hard. Yeah. It's hard enough to train anyway without any excuses and then adding everything else on top.
Yeah. But that's the thing, sometimes it is excuses, isn't it? Like, yeah. I make them
I'm very good at them.
Yeah.
Like if I don't go to the gym in the morning, I'm not going in the daytime because I'll be like, I don't like seeing different people and it's too busy at that time and oh no, well I need to eat at that time. Mine's
food though. I feel like if you go earlier on after you've had your breakfast, you're fueled and everything.
No.
Come lunch, see I like it, come lunchtime, I'm hungry. I don't want to go to the gym at lunchtime, I'm hungry.
No, I can't eat before I work out.
Oh no, I can. Yeah. If I try and do a weight session and I'm not eating, 2 kilograms is heavy.
Get a bit of pre-workout down, yeah. That's what I miss.
Yeah.
That's what I really miss, pre-workout.
Yeah.
That's probably where half my strength's gone. It was all in my mind when I had pre-workout.
Exactly, mental, what I was saying before. It's all about your mindset.
Missing Red Bull.
I'm enjoying the fact that you're passing them on to me.
Yeah. But no, it's mad, the difference, this pregnancy.
It's so exciting.
I also felt like when I got, as soon as I was pregnant, I felt like I had a bump. And then as soon as I announced it, I felt like my bump got smaller. But now it's like, it's not, now it's not, I don't feel like it's a proper bump now, but I think I don't know what it is. It's definitely a mental thing.
Them videos you were doing were like to tease everyone, so everyone knew when you were pregnant.
See, this just shows you that Instagram is a lie.
Literally, angles, lighting.
Because I can fake it till I make it.
You really did fake it.
It is all angles and lighting. So,
because you wouldn't have even been able to tell.
I know, and I also made out that I was wearing a crop top in the gym when I had a big baggy jumper on. Someone said to me, "Oh, did you? Are they old photos?" And I was like, "No, it's just angles."
Yeah, literally.
That's why I did the video. Because then I was like, it's just showing you though that I'm obviously pregnant with a bump, and you don't know it, and you could be thinking, "Oh my God, look how amazing that person looks," and we don't look like that.
No.
So
no,
it's mad.
No, it changes, and people only post what they want you to see.
I've took about 20 pictures in the mirror before I've picked which one.
Yeah, that you want to post. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I think it's hard, especially when this is your job, because I feel like as soon as you start thinking about posting pictures of what you look like, it's...
Well, yeah, seeing my body change. I struggled with it the first time. I've always had body issues anyway. My first pregnancy, I struggled, but I felt we took so long it took us over a year to get pregnant. It was kind of like, I don't really care now.
Yeah.
It was lockdown, so we didn't have to show anyone. But now I'm like, I can't wait. Can't find what fits me, what looks okay. Because I worry so much about what people are judging me for. And I'm like, you're pregnant.
Yes,
you're going to gain weight. I'm not going to gain weight where I want to gain it. And I remember looking back at pictures when I thought I was fat. On the day I found out I was pregnant, didn't know I was pregnant, obviously, when I went to the gym. And I had abs, and now I'm like, I miss you. But at that time, I thought I looked fat. So then I'm going to look back in 2 months when I've got a giant belly and be like,
I was tiny.
I miss that belly.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm trying to enjoy it, but it's a struggle at the minute until I've got I feel like I've got a proper bump.
Yeah.
Because I'm in like that in between. It's not, he's still only little mini.
What is he now?
Oh, I don't know what is this. He was an avocado last week.
Oh, stop.
Only because it was Nyla's favourite.
That's so cute.
But I'm nearly halfway, so I feel like the bump should hopefully be coming properly soon.
Yeah.
And then, although I ballooned with Nyla, so.
How old was Nyla when you started here?
We started in April. 9 months.
Stop.
She couldn't move and it was great. She just sat still. Sat still in it. So.
And now she runs round.
Yeah, but he'll be coming earlier than that. So you'll have to block out whenever I'm in class and you can come look after him.
No, absolutely. Like my clients.
See ya.
They'll probably want to join me, half of them.
Yeah.
They'll probably want baby cuddles as well.
No, I know. But that's the thing, all the clients here, everybody's clients are so welcoming.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've never once felt like having the kids here has been an issue.
No, it never has been.
And that matters so much to mums coming in as well, because if you feel like your kids are a burden being somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
I absolutely love having them here. I just think they're so entertaining.
Oh, they're great.
They are.
It's nice to see them as well enjoying the gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do
and getting
just
involved.
Join in.
Yeah.
And yeah. But I do think that speaks for the people working here about how nice the clients are. It means obviously they're lovely people.
Yeah. But I also think like you attract them people.
Yeah.
Because of the kind of class you have. It attracts nice people.
Yeah.
And all the mums like have this community kind of approach, and they all get on and they all feel safe and,
and
things
that's what
like
I wanted.
that. Yeah.
I wanted it to be like that because it's so hard when you are a mum, especially with your first baby. So, yeah, and I feel like I've gained a lot of friends from the class.
Massively.
Which is amazing.
I think that when clients become friends,
it's different,
the best.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
Because every session is therapy. So I feel like you
for me.
Yeah, literally. I always say that. They're always like, thank you for always being there for me. I'm like, no, thank you for listening to me. Like, something goes wrong and I'll have, say, 5 clients in one night. Every single client hears about it. And then I'm like...
and all my clients.
And everyone else, I'll say something and then I'll be like, see you looking over to be like, what are you saying?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
don't leave me out.
So guys, announce it to everyone.
Isn't that lovely though?
Yeah,
it's like
massively.
It's a whole community
Massively.
as a studio.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like there's anything I couldn't tell you either.
No.
Which is good.
No, probably too much.
Yeah, like when I was 3 weeks pregnant, I couldn't hold it in any longer.
Yeah. And then I had to keep it quiet.
Yeah. I know.
That was so hard.
It is.
But I had to
it's
keep
the
it quiet
hardest
for you.
secret to keep, isn't it? Especially when you're excited.
That's the thing, because you were so excited about it.
I know. And we actually remember when we told Nyla, but we didn't say much to her because she's 3 now. So I was like, she will blab. Because when I was pregnant with Nyla, when I told my best friends, her little girl was 3 at the time. And obviously she overheard what's going on, so we spoke to her about it, and she went into nursery the next day and told everyone.
Stop.
Like a little snake. So I was like, we need to be really careful.
Yeah.
Because Nyla's in that same nursery, so
Yeah.
she'd be blabbing. So I was like, let's not talk to her too much about it, because also she doesn't understand it fully yet.
Yeah.
And it's a long time
And it's so early
anyway.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So we didn't really say a lot to her, but then obviously she never blabbed until that one day when your client asked. Luckily, it was the week I was announcing it.
Yeah.
I know, I was actually 12 weeks without knowing. I thought I was only 11. And someone said, where's your baby? Meaning the doll. And she went, it's in mummy's belly.
And I was like, oh.
And then I was like, you little snitch. But it was with somebody that I trusted with my life.
Yeah.
She was great.
She was funny. That was
just
cute,
so
though.
fun.
That
would
was
have been
such
the
a
perfect
cute
announcement
that
to
was
everyone
such
else.
a cute moment. That was proper cute.
And it wasn't planned.
That was really cute.
But yeah, I feel like I could tell people here because I knew that it was like safe to tell them.
Yeah.
And they're the people that you'd want to support you anyway
Yeah.
if anything was to go wrong.
I think you realise how many clients you're close to. The fact that you start telling the ones that you feel close to and then realise
It's most
the majority of your clients know. And you're
know.
like, oh.
And they're all like, how are we going to keep that secret?
Yeah. Mine was when we were changing the bins, because obviously Amanda always changes the bins because it's just
MVP.
something I just can't hack it. And Amanda was like, I feel sick. So I was thinking, oh, I'm going to have to take one for the team here and change them. And it was the worst thing ever. But everyone's probably looking like, wow, Ceri's changing a bin. And I'm like, not out of choice.
No, I have to do it. Just for these 9 months.
Yeah.
No, that was just in the thick of the first trimester. I'm not as bad now. I can change a bin now.
That's fine then. I'm happy.
Until I get to the third, then I can't lift anything.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, that's what I'm here for, to help you out. And I just feel like as well in a studio like that, you've all got to do your own bit to help.
Yeah.
Don't just ignore stuff that needs doing.
But I think in an environment like this, you want to help. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you see something and you want it, because everyone's so proud of the space. Like,
Yeah. It is a lovely space. When you tell people about it and they come in for the first time, they're like, oh my God, you would never know from the outside.
Do you feel like you take people upstairs and they go, oh, didn't think it was going to be this big?
When I tell people there's an upstairs, they're like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, through the door, new clients will come in for you, and I'm like, oh, just up the stairs, and they're looking around for like the stairs.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
hidden.
Up here. Yeah.
Hidden under my closet. No, it's a gorgeous space. Like, and you two have really done well with it.
No, it's having you guys in, I think, as well, massively. Because the PTs we've got in, I just love everyone.
Yeah, but as you say, you attract them type of people. So that's from you and Jess.
But then I think all our PTs have attracted these kind of clients as well.
A lovely space to be in.
Yeah, I do love
That's
it.
what you're here for.
I love it.
Makes the job easier, doesn't it?
Massively. It doesn't feel like work.
No, most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time. Most of the time.
No, I know. After a really long day when I've had back-to-back clients, then it feels like work. But it is enjoyable because as well, I like that it's not, every day is not the same.
Yeah.
So you literally, like, you might have the same clients in every week, but you're talking about new stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw a video, it might have been on the Instagram Reels, and it was like, I'm not just your PT, I'm your therapist, I'm the person you told about your heartbreak, you know, when your marriage broke up, or when you found a new partner, or you got pregnant, and it's like, it's so much more than
you
just
go
a client.
through their life with them, like
every big part of it.
Because I think that some of my clients I've had for like 4 or 5 years, and I think what was happening then to what's happening now.
Yeah.
Their life's changed, or even my life's changed completely.
Well, exactly. And they've been through it with you
with
as
me,
well,
yeah.
and been excited for you, and been sad with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have clients who have now come back from when I first started in Pure Gym, which was 8 years ago. So I've got clients who've now had babies and come back. And I'm like, that's such an honour that I've gone away and you've come back to me.
They found you here as well.
Yeah. And they want to be part of, obviously, come back to me and be part of the classes or PTs or... So I'm obviously doing something right.
You're doing everything right. Everything
Not
right.
everything. Not everything.
No, you are. You're absolutely smashing the classes. And they're always so busy.
I love it. I know. I love it when we get a quiet one without realising though, and all the mums are like... And it's... I love the chaos though.
Yeah.
And I know, like, if you're looking from an outsider's point of sometimes when I put a video on and there's loads of mums, if I was going to that class, I'd think, oh, that's my idea of help. But when you're in it, it's completely different. It's also easier for me because my kids aren't there.
Yeah.
So that chaos doesn't matter.
Well, I was thinking that for like, if mums are looking in, I think a lot of the time you think about, oh, what if my child does this? What if my child does that? But mums and mums, it doesn't matter because there's kids doing everything. They're just having a whale of a time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I say when mums like message and they say, I'm nervous for how they're going to be or whatever. And I like, what if they cry? What if they do this? You know, what if they don't sit still? I would never expect a child to sit still. Because if you can do that, I need a masterclass in how.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
especially here, like
it's a baby class.
Yeah.
They're exploring, as I said, as long as they're safe. And you're not just looking out for your kid, you look out for others. So like when we use the weights or the kettlebells and stuff, I always try and tip everything flat so nothing can fall and hit fingers or whatever. And if some mum comes to like another station and someone's accidentally left something up, they'll tip it over to see a baby coming up, you know.
Yeah, everyone looks out for everyone. That's lovely.
I think you just overthink as a mum anyway.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It is. Everybody's got each other's backs.
Yeah.
And if, you know, say there's a baby crying in front of them, the mum's on the other side of the studio and can't hear, they'll try and entertain them. Yeah. And it's lovely. Obviously, I can only be with one well, I'll try and
you need
loads
of different Amandas just to...
I just need to claim myself.
Yeah.
Although I have got a rainmaker and I swear to God it's a magic stick. Because as soon as I shake that rainmaker, they're all like... And they all stop and look. And then I'm like, I'm here for the hour now. This is me. Me and my rainmaker.
Everyone else is working out and you're just shaking a toy. This is my job.
I was sat with a load of them and we were all just like the babies. I mean, we were all just sat around, they were all looking at me and I was like, oh, look, it's me and all my mates. And I love it. I love that because I got one to sleep in class this week. And it's such an honour that they feel comfortable with you.
To sleep,
Because some babies won't sleep with certain people. Like, they won't feel comfortable on you. And I'm like, I'm honoured.
See, you don't hear it though, but when the kids come in, they'll either be like, oh, where's Manda? Or I'll be like, oh, you're going to go, you know, if they're like messing around downstairs, I'll be like, oh, what, you're going to go see Manda? And then they run upstairs and it's proper cute. Like, they get so excited to see you.
Yeah.
You are such a big part of their lives.
I know, well, I don't think of it that way, obviously, most of the time, but it is.
I don't think you'll give yourself enough credit either because you're so good with them.
I try.
No, you're really
It's different when it's not your own, though, you know. Like, you've got so much more patience. As you'll know with your niece and nephew.
Yeah.
You've got more patience than your sister's got.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they're not your kids and you're not with them 24/7. So I'm only seeing them from an hour.
Yeah.
So to me...
you get to give them back.
So what if I'm holding them while they're crying?
Yeah.
When it's my kids, I'll be like, get out of my face. But it is. It's like I say with my mum. She's got she's a different person as a nan than she was as a mum.
Yeah.
But it's because she's not in the thick of it and she gets to step away from it. And I don't know, she probably just appreciates it a bit more that, you know, she's got that good bond with them and she gets that time with them.
Yeah, because they're so close, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm really lucky to have her. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's fantastic. She's got her now.
I was going to say, no, it's just with my mum. She's just with my mum. Where's Nyla? Oh, with me mum. Oh, she's got my mum's house. Yeah.
She loves it there. Like, she wants to sleep there all the time. She just wants to be there all the time. Mum's got loads of toys for her and she's got a toothbrush there.
She's sorted.
She's
moving out already.
I know. She would.
She
tells me quite often now. Now she's a stroppy 3-year-old, teenager. Yeah. She quite often, the other day, Josh was working loads. He was working like really late, so she wasn't seeing him because she'd be in bed. She went, I don't want to live with you. I want to live with Daddy. And I went, where's Daddy live? She went, at work. And I was like, okay then, hon, off you go. But she goes into work with him. She went into work with him the other week and so Josh builds cars, obviously, you know that. And she was building cars with him.
Oh.
And he had her in the frame, like with the bolts. And she was turning them all the right way and everything. I was like, it might have been sheer luck, but...
she might know what she's doing.
She absolutely loved it.
Little mini mechanic.
But it's similar to them being here. Like, I've never been like that around a car because I never had the opportunity. She goes into his workshop where he works. And all the lads are incredible with her.
Yeah.
They all make a big fuss of her. And they let her, obviously safely. Because when he tells me she's going in the workshop, I'm like,
you're
my
panicking.
anxiety kicks in. And I'm like, oh my God, I think of all the worst things that can happen or all the things she can break that we can't afford to fix.
Yeah.
All the really expensive race cars.
That they've spent loads of time making.
Yeah. But obviously, he's not thick. He knows what he's doing with her. And the lads have got kids, but she actually absolutely does it. She gets to sit in the race car when we go to race weekends.
Stop it.
She gets to sit in the race car, like she's so excited, and they put the belt on her and they all make a fuss of her. And I think you're getting such an incredible childhood from that, the experience.
But even thinking about it, when she comes here, she tries to make a car out of
anything,
gym equipment. And I'm like, but the first time she asked me to make a car, I was like, neither I actually don't know how I'm going to make it look like a car.
You did,
actually, I was pretty impressed, to be fair.
No, she loves it. And unfortunately, she's a car lover. And I'm going to have another one because he wants...
You will, yeah, absolutely.
He wants the boy to be a racer, so I'm screwed now, aren't I, basically?
Yeah, he's going to grow up with cars.
God help me. I'll have 3 of them. 3 car mad kids.
All 3. All 3 all 3.
No, I'm also excited to experience Josh with a boy.
Yeah, I think it'd be so nice for him.
He's an amazing girl dad.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's fab with that. And I'm just, it's going to be a completely different bond, isn't it, with a boy.
I just think it's nice because, not that you team up, but like, obviously if you and Nyla want to do like girly things and then they want to do boy things.
Well, this is the thing. I'll go to the dancing and he can go to the football.
Yeah, but Nyla's now going to be like...
You can take it to football.
I actually want to go to the cars and stuff like that, and it'll just be you on your own.
No, she absolutely loves it. To be honest, I don't mind going to like a race weekend or something.
Yeah.
Because, I get to take my dad as well, because my dad's always been he used to love like Formula 1 and that. So getting to take him as well, it's like taking another kid, and he's dead excited. I remember the first time I took him. And it was I can't remember what track it was at, but they didn't have a garage, so they were in like their awning, so they had to push the car really far back because they couldn't go through the pit lane. And my dad was joining in, he was like, look at me, I'm pushing the car. And he was just so excited, and I was like, oh, he's actually like a kid. But it's like seeing it through someone who loves its eyes. Obviously it's not my thing, so I just don't see it the same. To me, it's not that exciting.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would, to be honest.
The same with, like, if Josh came to something that I absolutely love, he'd be like, all right.
What's Josh like with the gym?
He used to, when I met him, he had abs, and then I came along. He used to absolutely smash the gym, but, like, because he always says about this, and I said, but you also had no missus, no kids.
More time.
You lived at home.
Yeah.
You had the time, the money, So we used to, like, but I was the same when I lived at home at my mum's. I had to go to the gym twice a day. I'd go in the morning, I'd go in the evening, because we had nothing else to do. All your mates work, you can't see them in the week. So yeah, I always make a joke of that. I'm like, oh, you had abs until you met me, sorry. But he just doesn't have time, and it's really good for his mental health when he goes.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to like encourage him to go. But as he says, like, you can't go in the mornings because I go, although I've offered if he wanted to. He's not a morning person.
Yeah, I mean, 5 a.m. is quite early, to be honest.
Yeah, but then he leaves the house for 8, so...
Yeah. I suppose his job's quite physical anyway.
Yeah, he's
like... Isn't it? So
it doesn't matter.
A workout in itself.
Exactly. It's really unfair because he stays really physically fit. Does nothing, and I work out so much, and it's so hard.
No, literally. I remember over lockdown, I brought some weights home and said to Ben, let's do a workout. But obviously he's like double my weight. He's like 6 foot. And he was shoulder pressing heavier than me, and he was like, you go to the gym? And I'm like, yeah, but thanks. I'm like half your size. Like,
I know, it's really humbling. I went to the gym with him and did chest, and he was like, right, what do you want on the bar? And I was like, nothing. Yeah. And he was like, no, you can. And he was like, I was like, no, I really can't. Like, I don't like chest anyway, so I do avoid it a lot, which I shouldn't. But then he was like, this was his warm-up set, and he was doing like double what I was just doing, and I was like, okay, we're not going to work out together. But then I did take him on legs.
Yeah.
And he gave up halfway because he couldn't handle it.
Well, that's the thing. Imagine them doing a hip thrust.
Did I get him doing one? I was trying to get him to do squats, and he was struggling. I even just the warm-up with the band.
Yeah.
He was like, oh my God. And I was like, mate, this is the warm-up.
Do you know what I've had clients in the past, though. I had a male client, and he could see some of the girls using the booty band. I was like, I want to go with that. It looks dead easy. Put it on him. Not even a minute in, he was like, get it off me. And I was like, it's so deceiving.
It's humbling.
Absolutely.
When I used to teach at Pure, I used to do a class called Tone, and it was with weights. And it was a midday class, so it was quite quiet. So I'd always go around the gym and be like, anyone want to come and join on the class? And I used to chat to, I chat to everyone. So there was a few lads there who I used to chat to. And I said, are you coming to do class? And they were like, no, it's a girls' class. Like, that'd be too easy. And I was like, come on, come along. And they came, and they'd like, got double the weight of what all the girls were using. What they didn't realise was I did a full 3-minute track of squats, a full 3-minute track of shoulder presses and front raises.
This sounds horrible alone, yeah.
So they were there with their dead heavy weights, and like a minute in, they were like, And I said to them at the beginning, that might be too heavy, you know. I'm not saying you're not strong enough. This isn't about strength. This is about endurance. And they were really humble. They came back to class. They loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah.
There we go.
It was 70s music. It was great. I used to love it. I used to love teaching classes like that.
Like that on here?
I'd love to. It's just time.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Everyone in your next boot camp's going to have 70s music on.
Well, when I do online boot camp, I always do like... So I'll do sometimes like a themed one. So I'll make like... I had a Pitbull playlist the other week. And you know what? They love it. Pitbull, Usher, Beyonce, do it all.
Yeah.
70s,
one of my clients...
ABBA.
Yeah, one of my clients loves it and she comes at 6 a.m. And the music we have on, LMFAO,
yeah,
all that kind of
it
jazz.
Makes a difference.
It's honestly makes the workout so much better.
Absolutely makes a difference to workout.
Yeah, it really does. What do you listen to?
It depends on my mood.
Do you know what? You know what I'm going to say I listen to? What gets me going?
High School Musical.
High School Musical. Do you know what it is? I just imagine like Troy running down that golf course and I'm just like,
that's Ben.
Yeah. So much energy. I'm like, that is the energy I need. And I don't know it. I cannot be in the mood to work out High School Musical.
I love it. No, it
and I'm not even ashamed to say it.
Sometimes I like proper dance music. Sometimes I like Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh yeah, a bit of Sabrina.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like a bit of like old 90s trance.
Yeah.
It really depends. Like if I'm doing a spin, it's got to be 90s trance. That's all I'll listen to.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like it's the only thing that gets you
going.
going.
You get through it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, in class I have dance music on.
Yeah.
And I try and have like, I've got a lot of remixes of like 90s and noughties songs because I feel like all the mums will relate to it a bit more and they're all like, oh, send me this playlist.
Yeah. Do you still have the same song to start with?
Since I've began,
yeah,
I have the same warm-up song and I will never change that.
I love that.
Because when it starts, the kids recognise it's the start of a class. So I didn't ever intentionally mean to do this. But the song would start and it's just fine, which I absolutely loved when I was younger. But it's a remix. And then, the kids will be like, okay, it's start time. And then I was like, okay, that works.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you put that music on, like everyone in the room knows and they recognise it.
I know downstairs.
Exactly.
As soon as I can hear it, I'm like,
she goes.
Here goes. See how 3 minutes past class has started.
She's late.
Yeah, literally.
But, yeah, so I don't think I'll ever change that song
I think
now.
it's such a good idea though.
But I don't even...
Because it's saying it without saying it.
Well, I say at the beginning anyway, like, we're going to start now, you know, ask about any injuries, if anyone's got anything they need to tell me. And then I'll still put the like, it's just a routine now and I'm not getting out with that. Yeah. It's like when I do online boot camp and I'm like, hi guys, how you all doing? As if they can answer me and they can't. And when I watch it back, I cringe. But I can't not say it. And I've tried and I just can't not say it.
I was like that over lockdown doing videos and I'd watch it back and some things I'd be like, carry on the next one, don't say that. As soon as I get on the mic, as soon as I get in front of it, I say it again.
No, you can't help it. It just
comes off the tongue.
Yeah, and I feel like though it's obviously what I feel comfortable doing, and if it comes naturally, that's better.
Yeah. Or you're waiting for them to message something and it's delayed and you stood there waiting for an answer for like 5 minutes.
Well, when I'm filming boot camps from home, I talk to them as if they're answering me back.
Yeah.
And I think they answer me back like I can hear them. And I'm like, and then I'll pre-record it. And I'll say if I don't post it for like a week. And then I've completely forgot when they'll write a comment underneath and I've completely forgot what I've asked them. And I'm like, I'm not watching a 40-minute video.
No. You'll have to make little notes.
I know. So, But I'm going to keep boot camp on.
I was going to say, at least when you go on like maternity and stuff, that is something that can carry on.
Well, I've got it. It's all pre-recorded anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not being able to record any now because I'm struggling anyway with working out and don't want to push myself because sometimes I do like 3 workouts a day and I just don't feel like it's healthy at the minute.
Yeah.
So it's pre-recorded and you're still getting exactly what you get when I record a new one. So I'll be able to record a new one soon, which I can't wait. And
pregnancy ones.
Yeah, I said I was going to, but I'm struggling.
You're knackered.
I am knackered. If I go home, as soon as I get under that heated blanket, you ain't getting me up.
No, literally, as soon as you told me you're pregnant, I thought, can't wait for this content.
No,
literally,
that's what I thought.
Brilliant.
I can't wait for how good the content's going to be. And it's humbled me.
Yeah.
Well, and I just don't give myself time though either.
But then it's so real, isn't it? Like,
well, that's what I want. I don't want all these like making out that I'm working out those times.
Yeah.
And all this, and
Yeah.
it's just life, isn't it? And
Yeah, you need to slow down.
I am a realist.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you it in the real aspect. So,
But you do need to slow down a little bit.
I have massively, probably more than I wanted to, but it's what my body needs.
Yeah.
So,
Because I come in sometimes and I'm thinking, Amanda's been in the gym at 5 a.m. pregnant, and I'm like,
yeah,
dragging myself out of bed.
it took me like an hour and a half just to complete my weights because I'm in the middle. I'm like, my heart rate's sky
Breathe
high.
out.
Walk up the stairs here, my heart rate goes to 130, and I'm like, wow, can't do star jumps in class
Them
anymore.
stairs,
They're
though,
gone.
are a killer. I sometimes walk up them stairs to get something, I'm out of breath, and I'm
No, I
thinking,
know.
all I've done is climb the stairs.
It's hard.
It is, it's, yeah.
But yeah, so thank you so much for joining.
Well, thank you so much for
I
having
hope
me.
you enjoyed it.
I did,
Maybe we'll
loved
get you
it.
back on.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you for listening or watching today. If you'd like to show the channel some support, you can buy me a coffee at the link below. Make sure you like, save, subscribe, follow, and comment across all our social media platforms. If you click the link on screen now, you can go to our latest video.